to the Lehigh Sports Broadcasting Club Volleyball. My name is CJ Wagner,
I'm Michael Zaleski.
and we'll be covering tonight's volleyball match against Bucknell. The women's team for Lehigh is just coming off a 2-point win streak against Holy Cross, so let's hope that they can continue the streak tonight. Bucknell is coming after a loss against Colgate. So let's hope both teams do well tonight. And we have 3 minutes left until the game starts. So we will keep you all posted. Don't turn away. Just tuning in. We are now doing the national anthem. So the Bucknell starting roster is number one, Sydney Schaefer, number three, Tiana Cowstick, number four, Jordan Hardy, number seven, Bree Frazilis, number 11, Riley Tucker, number 13, Kaylee O'Connor, and number 22, Cameron Lloyd. So for the Lehigh starting roster is number six, Jaden Garcia, number seven, Cameron Utley, number eight, Olivia Lassett, number 15, Kaylee Brown, number 16, Emily Stewart, number 18, Alicia Fingal, and number 21, Natalie Luscombe. I'm sorry if I mispronounced those. As you can tell, there is lots of energy here in Grace Hall. It's scattered with pink streamers and pink balloons to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And a couple people are dressed up in Halloween costumes to celebrate the Halloween that's right around the corner. So everyone is in high spirits for this game.
All right, Lehigh and Bucknell are both lining up to begin in just a moment here. So Bucknell is going to take the first serve by number 22. Here's the serve. Here sets. Another set. So point Lehigh.
That was an excellent spike for number 21, Natalie Luscombe. Luscombe, sorry.
The serve from Lehigh. He's going to set. He's going to put it over. Up again. Lehigh still putting it up. Back over the net from Bucknell. Lehigh saves it, keeping it alive again. Over the net. Bucknell with a now again with another set. And Lehigh's going to score again, another point.
An excellent block again for number 21, Natalie Luscombe.
Here comes the serve again. Bucknell said at the goes. Bucknell sends it over the net. Lehigh blocks with diving block from number 15. Over the net. Another great blocked by Lehigh. Bucknell's putting it up still. There's a strike. Out of bounds, Lehigh's point.
Earlier, the block was from number 18, Elise Fingal. Fingal, sorry.
Serve again. They're blocking, hitting it up, trying to save it, and they're not able to. Lehigh. Lehigh is up 4-0 in the first set here. Serve again over the net. Bucknell's going to put it up. Another hit over the net by Bucknell. Lehigh's blocking. A set by Lehigh. Strike. Point Lehigh.
Big teamwork and collaboration for him. Switching timeout. So don't go away. And we are back. As you can tell, we have some great background music from the Arching 87. 97. My apologies.
Lehigh's getting ready to serve right here. Here comes the serve over the net. Set up by Bucknell. Another set. The spike blocked up in the air. Another set.
Great recovery from Lehigh.
It's over the net again. Number 15 is going to put a set up. And a spike by number 21 in the back.
Lehigh currently is on fire.
That serves it up. Blocked, put up again by Bucknell. Here comes a serve over the net. Number 15 there for Lehigh. Spike. And there's another point by Lehigh. Lehigh is now up 7-0 here in the first set of the game. Serve. Over the net. Bucknell puts it up. Over the net it goes. So spike. It's going to be out of bounds. Again. Chance to serve again.
Bucknell is finally on the board. And now spiking is number 1, Sydney Schaefer.
Here comes the serve over the net. 15 for Lehigh puts it up. And another spike. Bucknell's putting it over. Spike. Lehigh, excellent block by Lee.
That was from a number 8, Olivia Lassie. Great block from Madison. Lassay, I am so sorry. Olivia Lassay.
Served by Lehigh, by number 3 at Bucknell. Bucknell's going to put it over the net with a nice serve. That one is going to be a point for Bucknell. Bucknell's now up by sorry, and that hit Bucknell's going to be 2 points then.
I can definitely see Bucknell trying to keep going for those trick recovery, non-recovery out shots, but let's continue to see what they do.
Served by Bucknell's put up by Lehigh, a set and a spike. That's going to be a point for Lehigh. Be out. A point for them.
Well, Lehigh does have a lot of ground. Bucknell is slowly inching back.
Here comes the serve by Bucknell's over the net. Lehigh's there to put it up. Another set and a spike is over. Bucknell's going to keep it alive, getting it back over the net.
Great recovery from Bucknell.
Here comes Lehigh again, another serve. And that one is going to be out again in the back.
It is currently now 4-9 Lehigh.
Ten for Bucknell lining up the serve. Here comes the serve, is over. Lehigh puts it up. A set. Here comes a spike over the net. Bucknell's going to block it, put it back over. Nice save by Lehigh right there. Another nice save by Lehigh. The spike over. Another block. We have a great Bucknell putting it back over. Oh, that's the point.
Yes, and now it is 4-10 Lehigh.
The serve for Lehigh's over the net. Several Bucknell playing. And it's a great block on him.
Wonderful block by number 16, Emily Stewart from Lehigh.
Here comes the serve again. Bucknell's going to put it up. Here comes a set and a spike over. Nice block by Lehigh. Lehigh's there. It's over the net. Another serve. That's going to be out of bounds for Lehigh. Point Bucknell. Bucknell's getting ready for the serve right here. Number 4 sends it over the net line. Lehigh's there. It goes up again. It's sent over, blocked by Bucknell. It's put back over with a nice serve. Lehigh puts it up, and they're going to send it right back over, but Bucknell's still right there to push it. A nice strike. And Lehigh's not there to pick it up. Point Bucknell. Score is still 11 Lehigh, 6 Bucknell. Here comes the serve from number 4 again, over the net. Lehigh puts it up in the air right now, and there it goes over the net. Great serve by Lehigh. Point Lehigh. To serve over the net by Lehigh. Bucknell's there to push it back up, and over the net it goes.
Wonderful block by number 15, Haley Brown.
Goes in the corner. Bucknell's pushing it back up. Number 3 pushes it over the net. Oh, Lehigh pushes it out of bounds. The 3 for Bucknell lining up to the serve here.
For Bucknell is Tiana Kaustik.
She sends it over. Lehigh's there. Shot. A spike by number 8 is going to be out of bounds. Point Bucknell. Lining up to the serve again. Up and over the net. There's number 18 to push it up. And Lehigh's going to push it back over. Excellent block by Bucknell. Point Bucknell. Score is now Lehigh 12, Bucknell 9. Serve. Lehigh's pushing it up. There's the spike by Lehigh. Bucknell saves it. Push. There's going to be another point. Lehigh.
That is a point for Lehigh, so the score is now 9-13 Lehigh. This just coming to show just how quickly the tides can turn for this game. It's still anyone's match.
Here comes the serve by Lehigh. It's pushed up by Bucknell. A set, and here comes a spike over the net. First, number 18 by Lehigh saves it. Lehigh pushing it forward. A spike by Lehigh. Bucknell's there to grab it again, and they're pushing it back over the net. Number 18 for Lehigh, still keeping it together. Lehigh's pushing it back. Here comes Bucknell. A big spike by Bucknell, saved by number 15 at Lehigh. Another spike. It's going to be over the net. It's going to be a point for Lehigh.
You can hear, but there was a little upheaval from the crowd over the referee's decision.
Here comes the
the point.
Over the net by Bucknell. Number 18 by Lehigh pushing it up again. Lehigh's going to put it. Oh, and an excellent block by Bucknell for another point. Score is now Lehigh 14, Bucknell 10. Still in the first set here. Bucknell, number 22, getting ready to serve. Here comes the serve over the net. Lehigh's there to push it up. There's a set. There's a big spike by Lehigh, is blocked by Bucknell. All the way in the ceiling it goes. Bucknell's there over the net. Lehigh's getting ready to push forward again. Big serve. And there's going to be another point for number 21 by Lehigh. Lehigh's getting ready to serve again. Here comes the servers over the net. Bucknell's there to push it up. Big spike by Bucknell is blocked, but it's still going to be a point for Bucknell. It's up and over the net. Lehigh's there to put it up. Lehigh pushing it back over the net with a big spike. Bucknell's going to push it back up. Another spike. It's going to be way out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Lehigh. Lehigh with the serve. Over it goes. Bucknell's pushing it around a little bit. Bucknell will put it back over the net. Lehigh's there to reorganize. A set by Lehigh and a big spike. Nope, not enough. Bucknell's still there. Big spike by Bucknell is pushed out. There's going to be a point Bucknell. Bucknell with the serve. Over it goes. Lehigh puts it up. A set spike. That's going to be in for a point for Lehigh. Lehigh now up to 17 with Bucknell at 12. Seeing a sub at Lehigh right here.
Subbing in for Lehigh. Yep, subbing in for Lehigh is number 5, Sophia Bond.
Big shift from Bucknell here. Here comes Lehigh with another big spike in the corner, but Bucknell's there to put it up again. Over the net it goes, back for Lehigh's turn again. Another spike, great block by Bucknell, but Lehigh still got it in play. Bucknell. Big timeout here.
Okay, don't. And we are back. The score is 18 to Lehigh, Bucknell 12. This is still anyone's game.
Here comes the serve by Lehigh. Bucknell's there to put it up. Bucknell pushing it around a little bit in the back. Here comes a pushing over the net. Lehigh's there. A set by number 9. And a big spike is not enough. Bucknell cannot deal with it. There's a point for Lehigh. Lehigh getting ready to serve again. Here we go. It's up and over the net. It's going to be out in the back. It'll be a point for Bucknell. Number 10 from Bucknell. Sending it over the net. Lehigh's there to put it up. Here comes a set by number 9 and a big spike over the net. Bucknell's there. They're playing around with it. Lehigh's there with a block.
Great recovery from number 15 from me.
Pushing it over. There's going to be a point for Lehigh. Lehigh serves. Over it goes. Bucknell's there. Big spike by number 3 for Bucknell is too much for Lehigh to deal with, and it's going to be a point for Bucknell. Bucknell's number 4 getting ready to serve right here. She serves it, over it goes, and Lehigh's there to put it right back up. They're looking for a big spike. Big spike comes, but Bucknell's right there. Bucknell passes around, they get it over the net, but Lehigh's still here. Good rally going, Lehigh's pushing it back over, Bucknell's there again. 22 from Bucknell with a nice spike and a point for Bucknell.
Great fake out from Bucknell.
Before again here with another serve coming up. She sends it over. Lehigh puts it up. Lehigh setting up for a nice little ooh.
And that is a Lehigh point. So now it is 21-15 Lehigh.
Lehigh sends it over. Here comes Bucknell. Bucknell going to push it back over the net. Nice block by Lehigh, but it's going to be going out of bounds for a point for Bucknell. Bucknell's number 3 getting ready for the serve here. Here it comes. Up and over the net. Lehigh's there to put it right back up again. We're getting ready, and they set it over with a spike. Bucknell's there to block. Pushing over the net. Back over again. Bucknell setting up a new move. Lehigh is still there again. And number 15 for Lehigh's going to set it up. And a spike from number 22, but Bucknell is right there. Number 13 for Bucknell and a spike from number 22. Block from 15. Great block from number 15 by Lehigh. This rally is still going here. Bucknell pushing it up, and another spike from number 1 on Bucknell is blocked by number 15 again by Lehigh.
Kylie Brown is on her A game. Everyone is. No matter how far Lehigh gets ahead, Bucknell still continues to fight back.
Score is Lehigh 21, Bucknell 17. Number 3 is getting ready to serve for Bucknell again. Here comes the serve. It's up. Over the net. Lehigh's there. Lehigh's pushing forward, getting it back. Bucknell's still there over there. Ooh, a great save
from number 9 from Lehigh.
It's pushed over again.
McKenna Smith.
Bucknell with spike, and the Lehigh is not able to push that back over. It's going to be a point for Bucknell.
Now we have another timeout. So we'll be taking a slight break. Don't go away. And we are back. Both teams are making their way onto the court.
It's going to be Bucknell's number 3 getting ready to serve once again.
That will be number 3 for Bucknell, Tiana Costa.
Here comes the serve from number 3 over the net. Lehigh's there to push it up. Pushing forward slightly for a big serve spike coming. It's going to get up and over for a point by Lehigh. Never mind, I'm sorry. Point by Bucknell. Here we go. Number 3 once again getting ready for the serve. Here it comes. It's over. Lehigh saving it. It's going to be a point for Bucknell once again as Lehigh is unable to push it forward.
It is now neck and neck, 20-21. Still, Lehigh has the lead, but Bucknell continues to fight back. So now we're having a 7. Number 6 for Lehigh. Jordan Garcia is stepping out, and number 14.
Here's the serve. It's up and over. It's going to go out for a point for Lehigh.
Number 14 for Lehigh is Rufeu Omene.
Lehigh's lining up, getting ready to go here. Here comes the serve from Lehigh. It's going to tip the net and go over for a point by Lehigh.
Is continuing to hype up the crowd.
Served. Bucknell's going to push it over the net. Lehigh's there to block. It's going to go far, but Lehigh does save it and get it back over the net for Bucknell. Here comes Bucknell with a pushing over. Lehigh sets it. Here comes a big spike from number 21. It's blocked by Bucknell. Lehigh still keeping it going. They're going to get it back over the net, but Bucknell's there to save it once again. Here they come pushing it forward. It's put over by number 22, but blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh has it right now. Set and spike. It's blocked by Bucknell. Point Bucknell.
Both teams' defenses have been on their A games this evening. Again, with only a 2-point difference between the teams, it is still anyone's game. Number 22 for Bucknell is serving Cameron Lloyd.
Here comes the serve. Lehigh's there. Ooh, a great diving shot there. Not enough, though. Lehigh's not going to be able to push it back over. There's going to be another point for Bucknell.
So now we're having another timeout. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And we are as marching heights of the crowd as both teams make their way back onto the court. It is 23-22, neck and neck to get the first set point.
Here we go. Here's the serve from number 22. Bucknell is over the net. Lehigh's there to push it up. Big diving save. It's over the net. Bucknell time to regroup. Bucknell with big set and spike is going to be too much for Lehigh to handle. Bucknell now tied with Lehigh 23-23 here in the first set.
Bucknell has just been continuing to fight and fight to regain because Lehigh had that huge advantage in the beginning with that lead, but now Bucknell is fighting back.
Here's the serve. Lehigh ready to go this time. Big set, fake out, and a nice, beautiful spike by number 21 at Lehigh. 24-23.
We have a set point for Lehigh. As you can hear, the crowd is going wild.
Lehigh here with set point, getting ready for the serve. Here it comes, it's over. Bucknell there to push it back up. A set and a big spike is not enough. Bucknell's going to come up to 24. Back and forth game right here.
This next one could be the deciding factor on who gets the first set of the match.
Number one for
The crowd's going crazy.
Number one, Bucknell puts it over. Lehigh's there to push it up. A set fake out and a spike from Lehigh's blocked by Bucknell. Lehigh again with another spike is up and over. Bucknell's going to block it, push it forward. Here comes a big spike from Bucknell. It's blocked by Lehigh, but it's out of bounds for Bucknell, getting 25-24 and set point. Here comes Bucknell again, getting ready for the serve. Bucknell sends it over. Number 15 for Lehigh is there. Push up, fake out, a big spike for Lehigh is going to be out. But oh, it's Lehigh's point. My bad. Lehigh will take another point and tie it back up at 25 again here.
Both teams do not give up.
The serve from Lehigh is up and over. It hits the net, but still makes it. Bucknell's there to regroup and push it back. Nice save by Lehigh. Lehigh's getting ready. Big serve comes, but Bucknell's there to block again. Bucknell pushing it over. Lehigh is not there. Bucknell's going to get ahead once again, 26-25. Bucknell's chance to take the set right here. Number 13 for Bucknell sends it over. Lehigh's there. Pushed up by Lehigh. And Lehigh's going to have a great spike there for another point, 26-26. Comes Lehigh with the serve.
Lehigh's serve was by number 21, Natalie Luscombe.
Big spike by Lehigh, but Bucknell is there with a diving stop to save it.
Great defense from Lehigh.
Bucknell is there to take once again another 1-point lead. Not enough for the set though.
I believe we just have a sub in for Bucknell. Number 10, Bella Rodriguez is now serving for Bucknell.
Here comes the serve. It's up and over. Lehigh's there. Up it goes. Lehigh getting ready for a big... They just tap it over with a nice trick. Bucknell's there, though. Pushing it over. Almost scoring, but saved by Lehigh.
Great recovery.
Lehigh's pushing it back over. Bucknell is there. Blocked by Lehigh for another point by Lehigh. Number
16. Excellent block from number Emily Stewart. Emily Stewart is on fire. Multiple shots from Bucknell. It is down to 27-27.
Served by Lehigh's over. Bucknell is there. Bucknell's going to have a big spike over, but Lehigh is there to block. Lehigh setting up for something. It's a big spike. Bucknell is still there, though. They're going to push it back over again. It's trick, but Lehigh is still there. Lehigh pushed it back over. Bucknell's ready. Bucknell setting up. A big spike trick from Bucknell is going to score. For Bucknell's getting up to 28. Lehigh 27.
This game is neck and neck. It's number 4 for Bucknell, Jordan Hardy.
Lehigh puts it up. Big spike by Lehigh. Bucknell's there to block. Bucknell's big spike by Bucknell, but blocked by Lehigh. Can they keep it alive? Lehigh somehow keeps it alive on an excellent defense.
Great move from Lehigh.
Another spike. That's going to be a point for Bucknell.
So now Bucknell has the first set of the match. Great work from both teams. And so hopefully Lehigh can bounce back in the next set, even though it was incredibly close. You just you feel bad for Lehigh, but I'm sure they'll be able to make a strong comeback in the next one. They had a great lead in the very beginning. Just Bucknell fought and just overcame them towards the end. So hopefully they can keep up this momentum into the next set. We will be going on a quick break. Don't go away. The set score is 1-0 Bucknell. We don't go away. We'll be right back. And we are back. Welcome to those who are just joining us. It is a new set, the second set after a very, very close previous set with Bucknell quickly overtaking Lehigh and getting the set. Michael, how do you think Lehigh will perform in this upcoming set?
I think Lehigh has some time to push things around and figure things out in the last couple of minutes. They had a great start to this game, but just kind of seemed to slowly get chipped away by Bucknell and couldn't rally enough at the end to really get ahead. They had multiple opportunities to do so, couldn't find it. I think with the time they've been given, I think they'll probably be able to figure it out, find out what's been going wrong, and hopefully rally for the next set.
I completely agree. Hopefully they can, as you said, they can rally and hopefully be able to make a strong comeback in this new set. So for serving now, it is number 7 for Lehigh, Cameron Utley.
Here comes the serve. So over the net, Bucknell is there, pushing it up. A set by Bucknell. Bucknell's going to tap it over with nice trick play, but Lehigh is there to block again. Big spike from Lehigh, but Bucknell is there to push it back. Over the net for Bucknell, slightly blocked by Lehigh, but still makes it over the net. Lehigh with pushing it over again, blocked by Bucknell. Lehigh still there, keeping it up. Bucknell, great block by Bucknell. Lehigh again. Lehigh sets it. It's going to be out for a point by Bucknell. Bucknell will take the first point of the set. He's getting ready for the serve. Here comes, we're in play now. Lehigh there. Number 7 by Lehigh pushes up. And a big spike by number 21 is blocked by Bucknell to push back over. Lehigh there with the ball again. Lehigh's pushing it over again. Bucknell's turn. Bucknell setting up for a spike. Somewhat blocked by Lehigh, but Lehigh's there. Lehigh pushing it over again. Bucknell there for a block once again.
Great defense from Bucknell.
Lehigh's pushing it over. Bucknell blocked. Lehigh still has it. Here comes another spike by Lehigh. It's blocked by Bucknell once again. Bucknell's pushing it over. It's going to be out. It's going to be out. Lehigh will take the point.
I believe they're taking a timeout. Lehigh's head coach Alexa Keckler was seen talking with the referees. Oh, I believe. I believe it was a timeout. The head coach for Bucknell, Tyler Ekstrom, I believe. I see talking with the Bucknell side. So once both teams strategize, we will come back and don't go away. And we are back. We It turns out it was not a timeout, it was an official review. It is now Bucknell's ball.
Bucknell up now 2-0 here. Served by Bucknell is over. Lehigh's there to put it up. Lehigh pushing forward now. A big spike by Lehigh. It's going to hit the ground for a point by Lehigh.
Wonderful comeback after the decision to take away their point.
Lehigh's number 5 now getting ready for the serve. Serve is up and over. Bucknell's now to push it up. Bad touch by Bucknell. They're going to keep it alive though. It's not going to be enough. Lehigh's going to take another point, tying this thing up at 2-2.
Lehigh is quickly bouncing back.
Lehigh pushing it over. There's Bucknell with a big tall. Bucknell's spike is partially blocked by Lehigh. Still going to make it over the net though. Lehigh's serve is not going to be. It's going to be too much for Bucknell to handle.
Wonderful spike from number 10 from Lehigh, Madison McCartney.
Lehigh getting ready for their serve again.
And that is number 5, Sophia Bond.
Serve is over. It's going to be out though. Too far. Bucknell will take that point.
Score is now tied for 3-3. You can hear the other Lehigh volleyball players cheering everybody on. Leave now. The referees are making another decision, another official review. Still Bucknell's ball. The score is still 3-3.
Bucknell's pushing it over. Lehigh's there. Set by Lehigh. Big spike by Lehigh. Bucknell's there to block.
Wonderful
Bucknell's
free from number 13 from Bucknell.
Spike by Bucknell blocked, but it still makes it over the net. Tipped over. It's going to be a point for Bucknell there. Bucknell sends it over. There's Lehigh. Lehigh pushes it up. Spike from number 18, Lehigh. Bucknell is there to block. Bucknell's pushing forward quickly with a big spike. It's going to be out in the end. It's going to be a point for Lehigh. Keeping this tied at 4-4. Noah.
It's an incredibly close game throughout both sets.
Bucknell sends it over. Here's Lehigh going forward. Served by number 18 is blocked. Point Bucknell. Lehigh's there.
Number 15 from Lehigh.
Tipped over by number 18 by Lehigh. Bucknell's there, pushing it around a little bit. Sent over, tipped by Lehigh. Here comes Lehigh, big serve. Bucknell's there to block, sends it up far. Lehigh right there to push it back over again. It's going to make it over for a point by Lehigh.
It is a point for Bucknell. The serve is 4-6. Bucknell slowly inching toward a lead.
Here comes the serve. It's over the net. Bucknell's there. Bucknell sends it up. Here's a big spike by Bucknell again. Lehigh blocks. Lehigh sends it over. It's going to be too far in the back. Point Bucknell.
As Bucknell slowly gains a lead, let's hope Lehigh can fight back.
Bucknell serves. Lehigh is there. Big spike by Lehigh is blocked by Bucknell. Sent to the far corner. Bucknell can't handle it. Lehigh point.
Now serving for Lehigh is number 20, Abby Felkai.
Serve is up and over. Bucknell's pushing it around. Big spike by Bucknell is going to be right through the hands of Lehigh for a point Bucknell. Bucknell able to maintain their 3-point lead, leading Lehigh 8-5. Serve is up. Lehigh's there. Lehigh pushes it up. Sent over. Bucknell, the diving save. Now pushes it. Lehigh keeps it up again. Big spike by Lehigh is going to be sent too far into the corner. Will be a point Bucknell. Bucknell now taking a 4-point lead at 9-5. Bucknell lining up again here. Serve is up. Barely kept alive by Lehigh. Lehigh sends it over. It's tipped by Bucknell. Kept alive. Sent over. Lehigh will just take one more point.
Wonderful, wonderful spike by Ufom. Excuse me. Ufomu Omane. Please excuse my pronunciation.
Serve by Lehigh's up. Bucknell sends it up again. There's a big spike by Bucknell. Is blocked by Lehigh, but sent way into the back for a point by Bucknell.
Bucknell pulls away into the double digits. Let's go. Taking another timeout. I believe this is a Lehigh timeout. So as Bucknell goes into the double digits, let's hope that Lehigh can bounce back. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And we are back as both teams are making their way back to the court. It is 10-6 with a Bucknell lead. Bucknell.
Served by Bucknell. Lehigh pushes it up. A step by Lehigh and a big spike by Lehigh is blocked by Bucknell, sent all the way to the ceiling. Bucknell's pushing forward now. Bucknell's pushing it. Sending it
from Lehigh.
They send it over the net. Lehigh's there again. Lehigh's pushing it up. Big spike by Lehigh is up and through. Point Lehigh.
A Lehigh serve from Kylie Brown.
Service from Lehigh. Bucknell is here. Bucknell with a serve blocked by Lehigh. Point Lehigh.
Wonderful block from number 10, Madison McCartney, and number 22, Megan Schulte.
Lehigh again. Stepping over. Diving save by Bucknell. It's put right over the net. Big block by number 14, Lehigh. Another point. Lehigh inches closer to Bucknell again. Served by Lehigh. Bucknell is there. Here comes Bucknell pushing it over. Lehigh's there. Lehigh inching forward. Now making it over the net. Bucknell's here. Big spike by Bucknell. Is going to hit down in the corner for a point, Bucknell.
Wait. Cameron Lloyd, pardon me.
Serve goes over. Lehigh is there. Another big spike by Lehigh is too much for Bucknell to handle. Lehigh now getting to 10, only 1 point behind Bucknell's 11. Serve by Lehigh. Heads over the net. Bucknell puts it up. Set. And spike by Bucknell is blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh now getting rid of their own push. Is going to be sent over. Bucknell is there to block again. Bucknell pushing it over. It's going to go all the way to the corner. Lehigh cannot get there in time. Point Bucknell. Point.
Throughout this match, you keep seeing it to be super, super close with a 1 point difference, and then one team narrowly gets the next one and continues the lead. I definitely expect that trend to continue as the game progresses.
Comes the serve. Here comes Lehigh. Lehigh pushing it over the net. Bucknell's there. Bucknell get ready for a push. They send it over. Lehigh's there again. Lehigh with a big push over the net is going to drop down for a point. Lehigh.
And now serving is number 5 for Lehigh, Sophia Bond.
The serve is up. Bucknell pushes it forward. We're getting ready. They send it over the net, but Lehigh is still there. Lehigh getting forward. Big spike by Lehigh. Sent to the corner all the way to the end. Bucknell keeping it alive. Bucknell sends it back over. Great defense by Bucknell there. Lehigh pushing it over. Bucknell trying to keep it up. Bucknell sending their own offensive. Sent all the way into the back. Be a point for Lehigh.
The game is now tied 12-12.
Lehigh's number 5. Sends it over the net. Bucknell pushes it way into the ceiling again. It comes forward. They're sending over. Lehigh's there with a diving block. Spiked again back to number 3 at Bucknell. Bucknell's keeping it up. Bucknell sends it over. Blocked by Lehigh. Bucknell keeps it alive. Nope, too many hits. Lehigh will take the point for the first time taking the lead in this set.
And now we're going into another timeout. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back. As now both teams make their way to the field. It is a 1 point lead for Lehigh, 13-12. With serving is Sophia Bond for Lehigh.
Lehigh sends it over. Bucknell is there. Set and strike now. That one will be out too far in the corner. Point Lehigh.
It did look too close for comfort, but it is still a Lehigh point, extending their lead to 2. Hopefully now Lehigh can gain a strong enough lead like they did in the last set, but
That one's going to go too far out. Bucknell 1 point ahead now, 13. Served by Bucknell, goes to the corner. Lehigh's there. Lehigh sends it forward. Block. Big block by Bucknell for a point. Bucknell tying it back up at 14.
Again, as soon as you think one team will have a lead over against the other, their other team quickly fights back. Both teams are in it to win it.
Serve from Bucknell goes to the corner. Lehigh's there. Lehigh sets and spikes a big spike over. Bucknell is there to block, though, sending it sky high, but it's going to go out of bounds anyway. Lehigh point. Lehigh serves. Bucknell's number 22, sends it to 13. 13, it's number 3. There's some arguing with the Lehigh players, but Bucknell has it. Some time to recuperate. They push it over the net. They cannot manage because Lehigh's blocked. Big block by Lehigh, but it's not enough. It goes through for a point by Bucknell. Lehigh, big spike, blocked by Bucknell.
Great defense from Bucknell. Number 4 sends it over to Lehigh.
Lehigh's going to send it right back. Bucknell's number 10 pushing forward again. 13 sets. Number 3, big spike blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh setting up. Number 21 spikes blocked again. Head back over. Save. Big save on it. Doesn't matter though. It's going to go too far out. Point Lehigh.
Great move on Lehigh's. And now serving for Lehigh is number 20, Abby Felkai.
Here comes the serve. It's up. It's going to go too far in the back. Point Bucknell. Now going to be tied up at 16 here. Serves. Lehigh's there. Spike by number 16. Lehigh's going to go right to number 13 at Bucknell. Bucknell sending it forward again. Big block by Lehigh.
No, it is knocked out of bounds from the block, so it is a Bucknell point.
Served by Bucknell, sent to Lehigh. Lehigh's pushing it up. We get it over the net. Bucknell's there. Big spike by Bucknell, blocked by Lehigh, sent up back over the net.
Great save by number 15 from Lehigh.
Bucknell spikes again. It's blocked. It does strike Bucknell player, though, which is going to be a point for Lehigh, tying it back up at 17.
Now serving for Lehigh is number 18, Elisa Fingal.
Comes the serve. It's over. It'll hit the net, though. Won't be able to make it over. Point Bucknell. Serve by Bucknell. Lehigh sending it forward again, up and over the net. It's going to be too far. That'll be too far in the back. Bucknell's point, now 19. Served by Bucknell. Where's Lehigh? Lehigh's number 20 sending it 14. Over the net. Bucknell sends it back over. Diving save by number 20. Lehigh, big spike from Lehigh. Yeah, the line, another diving save by number 4. It's going to be set. Won't be able to handle it. Point Lehigh now at 18.
Again, no matter the difference in score, both teams have such passion and fire. They will not quit.
Lehigh sends it over. Bucknell's there. Number 2 change it back. Lehigh tips it over the net, and Bucknell cannot get the time. Be a point for Lehigh.
Score is now tied 19-19. And now serving for Lehigh is number 15, Riley Brown.
Sent over by Lehigh. Bucknell's there. Push back. Bucknell, big spike by Bucknell. Lehigh can't handle it. Number 20 by Lehigh is going to drop it. It's going to be a point for Bucknell. They'll be the first to 20 here in the set. They send it over the net. Here comes Lehigh. Lehigh pushes it back up. Big spike from number 14 is going to go out into the back. It'll be point for Bucknell. Bucknell now at 21.
As Bucknell gains the lead, it could be trouble for Lehigh. As if this lead continues, it could lead to a Bucknell win. And now, I believe there may be a timeout. Bucknell is talking with their coach and assistant coach. Lehigh is going back to the sidelines. I believe a review is taking place. Possibly just a timeout. Either way, we will keep you posted on what's going on. Still nothing from the referee panel. There's most certainly a review. So, Michael, how do you think Bucknell and Lafayette have been, not Lafayette, Lehigh, my apologies,
Yeah.
Have been doing so far?
I mean, Bucknell has really been showing just how good of a team they are here, especially in this second portion. They've been leading Lehigh almost the entire time, except for a bit of a mid-time Lehigh rally. Every time Lehigh tries to make a push back again, but Bucknell is just there to get those points back and take another lead. Lehigh could be in a dangerous spot here, too. Bucknell's up 21-19 here in the second set. If they can take this set, they'll be only one away from victory here today.
Exactly. So Lehigh definitely has to be on the cautious side, but still, they have that fire, they have that drive. If they can get a lead in the very beginning, they certainly can get one now. Let's just hope that the Mountain Hawks can pull a win. Either or both teams are playing exceptional tonight, and I believe it is now the panel has sided in Lafayette's favor. Not Lafayette. What? I saw Lehigh Lafayette on the brain. If you don't know, Lehigh Lafayette is coming up at the end of November.
Only 1 month to go. Yeah.
1 month left. It is not Lafayette. It's Lehigh.
Bucknell getting ready. Bucknell will send a serve over to Lehigh. Lehigh's going to push it up. Fake, and Lehigh's going to push it over. Bucknell's there. Bucknell's number 13 sending, spiked by number 22. It's on Lehigh's side now as they're getting ready. Number 14 just taps it over. Nice trick play there. Lehigh point. Lehigh's going to get up to 20 now, staying only one behind Bucknell's 21.
I believe we have a sub out for number 20, and replacing is number 21, Natalie Leske.
Diving block by Lehigh is not enough. It's going to get through for a point by Bucknell. Bucknell now at 22 to Lehigh's 20, only 3 away from winning the set.
We also have a timeout. So don't go away. We'll be right back in a minute and 7 seconds. That's what it says on the timer. And we are back as both teams make their way to the court. Marching band has just concluded their performance, and it is 22-20 Bucknell.
Bucknell getting ready to serve here. Serve is up. Lehigh's there to push it way up. A set and a big spike by Lehigh sends it back, but Bucknell is there to block. Bucknell now pushing it back over is blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh's going to take a point here. Nope, I'm sorry about that. Bucknell is actually going to take a point. Looks like Lehigh was unable to get it.
The block ricocheted off of one of the players' hands and landed on the Lehigh side. Great attempt from Lehigh. It's getting dangerously close to the wire.
Bucknell sends it over. Here's Lehigh. Lehigh's going to tap it over the net. Bucknell is there. Bucknell's number 13 is going to send it up. Lehigh has the ball. Lehigh putting it in the back. Spike by Lehigh sends it back over. Bucknell is there to block, though. They're going to push it slowly to the front where they're going to send it back over. Ooh, a nice block by Lehigh.
Great recovery from Bucknell.
Lehigh's going to push it. Big spike by Lehigh's going to go to the back, but blocked by Bucknell once again. Bucknell sends it over. That'll be a point for Bucknell. Bucknell now at 24 to Lehigh's 20. Only 1 point away from winning set number 2. Bucknell serves. Lehigh's there. Lehigh sends it forward slowly. Lehigh pushes it over the net. Bucknell's there again. Another spike is going to be enough. Lehigh will finally get back, getting up to 21.
No matter how far the score differs, both teams are not willing to quit. They will go down with a fight. That is what keeps showing up throughout this match. And number 5 for Lehigh, Sophia Bond has
Coming to serve. Bucknell pushes it up slowly. Big spike by Bucknell, sending it far away as Lehigh. Lehigh is not able to handle it. Bucknell will win the set. Bucknell taking now a 2-0 lead against Lehigh, now only 1 set away from taking the match for the whole.
both great effort from both teams. But let's hope everything can go well within the next set, as in it could be a huge comeback for Lehigh. If not, Bucknell has been doing very, very well, keeping Lehigh on their toes. Wait. So don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back. It is now the start of the third set. Bucknell has a current lead 2-0. Lehigh has to be extra careful. There's one more set, and this is a victory for Bucknell. Michael, what do you think that should be the best strategy or methods to do for Lehigh?
No, honestly, I mean, Lehigh's really going to have to be careful what they're doing here. Play slowly, play carefully, and make sure they kind of, maybe in the break, they were able to figure out some of their shortcomings have been against Bucknell so far. More than anything, they cannot play too riskier, I guess, with too much risk, as if Bucknell takes too much of a lead early, a few mistakes, and it could be all over.
Completely agree. Like they have to be extra careful. Of course, risks are always good, but still they can come back to haunt you. So serving for I almost said Lafayette again. Serving for Bucknell is number 22, Cameron Lloyd.
Here comes the serve. It's up and over. Lehigh still pushing it up. A step by Lehigh. Big spike by number 21. Lehigh is diving block. It's too far out. That'll be a point for Lehigh as Lehigh would take the first point of the set. 1-0. Another serve by Lehigh. Bucknell's there. Bucknell pushing forward slowly. They spike it over Lehigh. Nice block by Lehigh. Tipped over the net. Still on Lehigh's side. Spike by number 21 again. It's going to be sent into the corner. It'll just have in for a point for Lehigh. Lehigh now taking a 2-0 lead at the beginning of the third set. Lehigh serve. Bucknell's there. Ooh, a nice back. Ooh, Lehigh tried. Missed block by Lehigh.
From Lehigh.
Bucknell will be able to get one there as Lehigh's not being able to block. Setting it to 2-1.
From Lehigh, but it was narrowly missed. Great effort from Lehigh, but now finally yeah, Bucknell is on the board with 2-1.
Bucknell number 1 not getting ready for the serve. She sends it over. Here it comes. Lehigh's there, sending it all the way to the ceiling. So the confusion in the back of Lehigh, but they're able to get it back over. Bucknell now preparing with a serve. Lehigh, some confusion on Lehigh. They are able to block it though and send it back over again.
Great recovery from Lehigh.
Spike by Lehigh. Spike by Bucknell sent right to Lehigh. Attempted block is unsuccessful, sending it way to the back. It'll be a point for Bucknell, tying it at 2.
Now serving for Bucknell is number 1, Sydney Schaefer. And now the lead head coach is pointing aside one of the referees. Lehigh's head coach is Alexa Heckler and is her 7th season as the head coach of the Lehigh women's volleyball team. Now Schaefer for the serve.
Here it comes. Sent over. Lehigh's there. Lehigh pushing forward slowly. A set and a big spike by Lehigh, but Bucknell is there to block. Looks like a miscalculation by Bucknell. Does send it down for a Lehigh point.
This is a good sign for Lehigh in this set. And hopefully they can continue this lead.
Serve is over. Bucknell is there. Bucknell pushing forward slowly. Spike by Bucknell. Partially blocked by Lehigh, but it still makes it over. Lehigh's there. Big spike by Lehigh sent to the back. Bucknell's once there again. Lehigh pushing it back. On Bucknell's side, another missed block by Bucknell brings up another Lehigh point.
Great teams. Both teams have been doing great on defense. Both teams are working hard to maintain a lead or to fight back.
Serve by from Lehigh. Bucknell. Ooh, nice block by Lehigh's going to send it to the back. Lehigh sends it over. Bucknell's there again.
Great recovery from Lee.
Going to go all the way to the back for a Bucknell point. Bucknell managing to score there, making this 4-3. We're still trailing by 1, but able to slowly build some momentum.
Now serving for Bucknell number 13, Haley O'Connor.
Heads over. Lehigh is there. Lehigh setting up a spike, and it will make it down, serving for a point. Lehigh.
Seems the guys finally got into the rhythm and now swapping out for number 21 is number, I believe, number 16. Emily Stewart is back in the game.
Serve by Lehigh. Bucknell's pushing forward. A set. Big spike by Bucknell. Lehigh is not able to block that one. Point Bucknell.
Great attempted recovery from Lehigh.
Take the serve. Here it comes. We're in play now. Lehigh on things here. Lehigh sends it back. Bucknell here. Bucknell getting ready for pushing it forward. It's blocked by Lehigh. Bucknell getting another chance. Blocked again by Lehigh for a point.
Lehigh's defense has been on fire this entire match. Great work on Lehigh.
Serve. Bucknell's there. Bucknell spiked by Bucknell. Lehigh's back has the ball again. Lehigh's going to send it back over. Bucknell's turn. Bucknell set. Bucknell just taps it over the net, but Lehigh is there again. Lehigh pushing to the far corner for a big spike. It's not going to make it down as number 4 for Bucknell's there with a block. Bucknell's going to try their own time this time. They're not able to. Another tap over by Lehigh. Can it make it down? It can't. Bucknell's there. Going to send it back. Some misconfusion on Lehigh's side, but they're still going to manage to push it back over again. This ball just keeps going back and forth here. This is going to go out on the side. That'll be a point for Bucknell.
Great volley between both teams.
Bucknell's number 4 lining up. Here comes the serve. It's up and over. It's going to go too far out. Point Lehigh.
This set is still extremely close for comfort. It's still anyone's set.
Ball sent over. Bucknell has it. Bucknell pushing the end. Spike by number 22 is blocked by Lehigh, but it still makes it over. Number 15 at Lehigh is going to make a nice set, and spike by number 14 at Lehigh. Bucknell's going to block. Now getting their own chance here. Just going to tap it over. Lehigh is there to keep it up, though. It's going to send over. Bucknell once again there again. Big spike by Bucknell, but it's going to be blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh's pushing forward down here. Spike by Lehigh is blocked. Sent to the end. Lehigh looks like it's able to save it here. They are. They're going to send it to the back where Bucknell once again will talk again. And another chance at a serve. This time, Lehigh will not be able to block it. That'll be a point for Bucknell.
So that was still a wonderful effort and defense on Lehigh.
Bucknell's turn again. They're still trailing by 1, but an opportunity to tie it up here. Number 3 serves it. It's up. Lehigh's going to push forward slowly. A set. Here comes the spike. Bucknell attempted block, but it's not going to make it. Hitting the ground for a point by Lehigh.
Goes to lead by 2 points. It is 6-8.
Serve by Lehigh sends over. Bucknell's there. Bucknell setting up. They're going to push it right over the net, but Lehigh number 5 is there to block. Nice set. Oh, attempted spike by number 10 at Lehigh is blocked by number 1 Bucknell. Sent back over for a point by Bucknell.
Great defense on Bucknell.
Bucknell here now with another opportunity to tie it up. Number 22 is lining up to serve here.
Cameron Lloyd for Bucknell.
Here it comes. It's over. Lehigh's ready. Lehigh's going to push it up forward. They're going to tap it over the net. Bucknell is there. Bucknell with a big spike. Lehigh's number 7 sets it, and another tap over by Lehigh is blocked by Bucknell. Bucknell pushing it up again. Big spike by Bucknell is blocked by number 15 at Lehigh. Push forward. Another spike by Lehigh. A diving block by Bucknell on the other side. Bucknell's going to tap it over. Tapped back by Lehigh. Bucknell's going to send it over once again. Lehigh's there. Lehigh number 7. Spike by number 10 is blocked again by Bucknell. Bucknell just can't seem to be stopped here. Number 15 at Lehigh setting it up. Set by, and where is that? Bucknell has it again. Sent over by number 7. 21 on Lehigh makes a dive, but cannot get there in time. Bucknell will take it, finally hanging this up at 8.
Great effort from both teams. Both teams are doing amazing, but still it was like that one brief little side recovery from Lehigh. So close to so far. Hopefully Lehigh can bounce back and continue trying to get a lead ahead.
Serves over. Here's Lehigh. Lehigh pushing forward slowly. Tapped over by Lehigh, but Bucknell is there. Bucknell keeping it up and high. Spike by Bucknell is going to go too far in the back. They're arguing Lehigh did tip it. Lehigh did not. They're saying as of right now, Lehigh did not tip. It'll be a point Lehigh.
I believe we're now going into a review.
They are arguing that one of the Lehigh players tipped the ball before it went out. They're going to check to see if they have any proof of that.
And so now both teams are speaking with their coaches, devising their strategy and tactics on what next. Coach Keckler is joined by assistant coach Woodford. So we'll let you know what the judges, the referees say, and we'll be right back.
The call will be overturned, and Bucknell will take the point. Apparently, one of the Lehigh players did tip the ball before it went out, meaning that Lehigh will be down to 8, and Bucknell will take its first lead here in the third time, leading Lehigh 9-8.
Now serving is number 22 for Bucknell, Cameron Lloyd.
Up it goes. Lehigh's there. Lehigh's going to push forward slowly. Sent over. Bucknell blocking. Set by Bucknell and spike by Bucknell. It's going to be tipped by Lehigh, but they're still there again. Set and strike is blocked by Bucknell. Put back. Lehigh's chance again. Sent over, but Bucknell is there. Pushing forward, there's the spike number 5 by Lehigh's able to send it up. Tapped over by Lehigh again. Bucknell's turn to send it over. Lehigh's pushing it up slowly. Big spike by Lehigh is blocked by Bucknell, tipping the net but sending over. Some confusion in the back, but Lehigh's able to get a hold of it and put it back over again.
Great recovery from Lehigh.
Diving stop by Lehigh. Spike by Lehigh again, sent to the back. Bucknell is there to block it. And Bucknell is not able to get a hold of it. Lehigh is point tying this thing at 9.
This game was always in a game of neck and neck. And now it is a Lehigh serve. We are unable to have our vantage point isn't as good, so we do not know who's serving. It was number 18.
Bucknell has it. Big spike, but blocked barely by number 15 at Lehigh, so they're able to send it back over again. Bucknell going for another chance here. Sending the same way, not as hard. Lehigh is there again. Lehigh spike, sending it to the back. Bucknell's going to hit the ceiling, not able to put down with it. Point to Lehigh.
It was funny was when Lehigh hit the ceiling earlier, they had the home field advantage and knew how to react, and Bucknell did not. So there are pros and cons of when you're playing a game in home territory.
Bucknell's turn here. We're going to send it over. Lehigh's there. Be a bad block. It's going to hit the ground, and Bucknell will take a lead again, 11-10.
It's 10-10 tie game. Now serving for Bucknell is number 1, Sydney Schaefer.
Bucknell's going to send it over. Lehigh's right there. Lehigh's pushing up slowly. Big spike by number 18. It's going to be sent all the way to the back. Bucknell unable to handle it. It's going to be point Lehigh.
So you can see the ball is going wild.
So by Lehigh.
10 for Lehigh.
Spike down by Lehigh's number 16. Point Lehigh. 12-10 Lehigh.
Lehigh continues to get that lead. This trend will continue.
That Lehigh point will come from number 16, Emily Stewart.
And now we're going into a timeout. We will be right back as the band takes the stage, the court. And we are back as both teams make their way to the field. We also have a special guest in the audience. I believe President Helbley is, the Lehigh president, is currently spectating. So now it is now a Lehigh serve.
Lehigh sends it over. There's Bucknell ready for it. Big spike by Bucknell, deflected by Lehigh. Lehigh's there setting. Sent over by number 10 by Lehigh. Bucknell now has it. Pushing forward, spiking in, blocked by Lehigh, but kept up alive, barely by Bucknell.
Great recovery from Bucknell.
Sent back, Lehigh's turn again. Another set fake. There's going to be a whistle. That'll be point Bucknell. The serve by number 13, Bucknell. Sent over, diving block by number Lehigh. Lehigh's going to push. Spike by Lehigh is blocked by Bucknell. Bucknell pushing forward slowly. Big spike. 15, but Lehigh's going to push it up. Another spike by number 22 at Lehigh is not going to go out. Point Lehigh. Lehigh sends it over. Bucknell is ready. Bucknell pushing to the end. Number 3 is going to do a big spike. It's going to be deflected off of Lehigh. Lehigh still has it in play. Pushing it back over the net is Bucknell's turn again. Bucknell's going to set. Another spike by number 3 is going to be blocked by 15 at Lehigh.
Great
Lehigh
recovery
pushing it to
from
the corner.
number 15, Kylie Brown. Kylie Brown has been on it throughout this entire match.
Big block by Bucknell. Lehigh has another chance. Another deflection. Bucknell now taking their own turn. Blocked again by Lehigh, but they're still going to keep it alive. This time trying for the other corner. Going to sent up by Lehigh. Bucknell's turn now, pushing forward slowly. Another spike is going to come down. It's blocked, deflected. Number 14, Lehigh is going to get it over in time, though. This rally's still going on. Another chance by, and that will be do it. Bucknell will send it over. Lehigh cannot get there in time. Point Bucknell.
That is neck and neck with Lehigh only having a 1-point lead.
Lehigh. Lehigh's going to push it up. Number 20, Lehigh's going to set it up. Big spike from Lehigh's going to head over. Diving block by Bucknell, though. Bucknell has no chance now. Setting it back. Lehigh's trying to set something up here. Lehigh's going to push over into the ceiling again. Bucknell this time ready for it, though. They are going to head it back over in time. This ball's still in play. Lehigh setting, number 16. Blocked by Bucknell. Put it up 13-13. Tied up again.
Now, this continues to be a trend of Bucknell keep coming from behind and slowly, maybe, possibly overtaking Lehigh. Let's hope the Mountain Hawks continue to defend their reign.
Lehigh setting it back. Big spike from Bucknell is going to go out to the back, though. That'll be a point for Lehigh. I will hold on to their lead. Served by Lehigh. Bucknell's there. Bucknell's spike. It's going to go and does hit down to the back corner. It'll be for some disagreement on the court here.
That is a Lehigh point.
The referee saying it did not make it in time. It did make it that it went over the line in the back, and it'll be a point for Lehigh.
I believe the referees are judging the call. And I believe, are they reversing the call? No, they're going to be doing
They're going to review it real fast. Yeah.
So how do you think it's going to play out?
Lehigh's in a good spot right now. I think they got a great chance to take over this set and possibly get something going to get back in this game. But if they can't stay focused, then Bucknell always seems to have this trend of coming back and being behind Lehigh. And with 2-0 here, they can very easily end this game in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, Bucknell definitely has to be on their toes because again, 12 more points for Bucknell, and they have this match.
Have it, yeah.
So they definitely have to, like you said, be risky, but not too risky.
Yeah.
They got to be on top of their game. Lehigh does prove to have a great communication and teamwork. They got that for them, and hopefully they can keep their win streak alive. But they just need to remain focused, and hopefully they can make a comeback. The referee to come back with their result. We will keep you posted, and we'll take a quick little break. Don't go away. Welcome back, and the referees have decided to go in oh my goodness, I almost said Lafayette again, in Bucknell's favor. So it is a tie game of 14-14. So now it is a Bucknell serve. Number 4, Jordan Hardy.
Now getting ready to serve here. Here comes the serve. It's up. That's going to go out to the back. Too far by Bucknell. That'll be a point for Lehigh. Sends it up. Bucknell's ready. Set by Bucknell. Big spike. It's going to be off of Lehigh. That'll be a point for Bucknell, tying it up at 15 again.
There are all these sets. It just continue to be neck and neck. There is never a clear victor or a clear loser. Both teams are in it to win it.
Bucknell getting ready. Here comes the serve. It's up. Lehigh there. Lehigh's number 20 is going to set it up for a big spike by number 19. Number 14, sorry. Bucknell sending it back. Good rally going here. Ooh, it'll be up and down for a point by Lehigh. Lehigh taking the lead once again, 16-15.
I'm gonna say Lee.
Here comes the serve.
All right.
Bucknell's ready for it. Bucknell, nice trick in the back. It's going to go out, and it will get tipped by a Lehigh player for a point Bucknell. 16-16 again. This is just a back-and-forth game here.
If the second team is the way it is, it'll be very sad who's going to take the win in this set and maybe the match. So serving right now is number 22, Cameron Lloyd for Bucknell.
She'll send it over. Number 15 for Lehigh's ready for her. A set. Big spike by Lehigh. It's going to go up and land right in between the Bucknell players. Lehigh will take the point.
Wonderful spike by number 20, Natalie Liscombe. They can keep this. And it is the set has gone out of bounds. Back to a tie game.
Lehigh's got to be careful here. With 17-17, we're nearing the end, and if Bucknell can pull away here at the end, they could take the entire match from them.
Exactly. Not too hasty.
Number 1 for Bucknell, serving.
Number 1 for Bucknell is Sydney Schaefer.
Here it comes. Number 15 for Lehigh is ready for it. Putting it up. It's going to send over by Lehigh. Bucknell is there with a diving save. We're going to push it over, tapping it over, blocked by Lehigh. It's back to Bucknell's side. Big strike by number 22, but Lehigh is ready for it. Number 15, Lehigh setting up number 21 for a big serve, but Bucknell's once again ready there for saving. Lehigh ready once again. They're going to drop it down for a point. Bucknell now taking the lead for the first time in quite a bit.
Sydney Schaefer continuing to serve for Bucknell.
Here it comes. It's up. Lehigh's ready for it. Lehigh pushing forward slowly. They're going to send it over the net. Bucknell does have it ready, though. Big spike by number 7 is blocked by number 15 at Lehigh. Lehigh still has it. Pushing to the far left corner. It's going to get deflected by Bucknell, but out of bounds. That'll be point Lehigh, tying it up again at 18.
This game is a constant neck-and-neck race, which adds only further excitement for the crowd.
Lehigh sends it over. There's Bucknell ready. Bucknell going to the corner. Bucknell's going to tap it over, but Lehigh's ready for it. Lehigh has their own chance now, but it's going to get deflected by Bucknell. Out of bounds. Lehigh's going to take that point, 19-18.
Lehigh serve.
Lehigh. Serve is up. That's going to be out, though. Point Bucknell. Once again, keeping it tied at 19, getting awfully close to the end here.
Lehigh has to be very careful in these next couple of plays. They've been trying these outer and sometimes hitting the net. They just have to be extra careful.
Served by Bucknell. Lehigh's ready. Push forward. Big spike by number 22. Lehigh is barely kept up by Bucknell. Excellent defense by Bucknell there. Lehigh's turn again. Another push over. Bucknell's there once again. Spike by number 7. Bucknell sent to the corner. That'll be a point for Lehigh. Looks like it was deflected.
Now we have a sub in, number 21 for Lehigh. Number 20. Natalie Liscombe.
Served over. Bucknell's ready.
Number 20,
Bucknell setting up the corner again. Spiked, deflected by Lehigh, and a diving save. Lehigh sends it over. Bucknell's there. Bucknell with its own turn now. They spike it over. Blocked by Lehigh. Point Lehigh.
There, Mountain Hawks.
Lehigh pulling ahead 21-19 now with a slight 2-point lead.
So now this is continue to be a continued quick and intense game. So we will be right back as the band performs. Don't go away to this incredibly close match. Welcome back as Lehigh and Bucknell both take the field. Not the field, the court. My apologies. It is a incredibly close game. It is 21-19 to Lehigh. Bucknell is leading in terms of sets with 2-0. It is a serve from Lehigh as number 20. And it was
Great block by number 22 Lehigh. So get up now. Lehigh up 3 points and only 3 away from taking the set.
This could possibly be where Lehigh turns the tide.
Serve from Lehigh. Bucknell's ready. Push down by Lehigh. Bucknell still ready again. Push forward. Bucknell's going to push it forward again. This time Lehigh's turn. Lehigh's going to send it to the corner. Spiked up, but Bucknell is there to block. Bucknell going for the other corner. Tapped over. Is Lehigh ready? Lehigh is. Lehigh going to try the corner again. Big spike. It's going to hit the net. That'll go down for a Bucknell point. I'm hitting 20 now, only 2 points away from Lehigh.
See, these, as much as Lehigh has been doing excellent in terms of their defense and serve and their offense, they continue to have these very small mistakes, which in very few they're okay. And in moments like these are when times are really, really dire. Number 10 for Bucknell is serving. That is Bella Rodriguez.
Lehigh's going to put it over. This time Bucknell has it. Bucknell going to attempt a spike. Lehigh is there to block. Going to tap. Here comes a tap over. Diving block from Bucknell. They're ready for it. Big spike from number 2 is blocked, but Bucknell is able to keep it up.
Great recovery from Bucknell.
Lehigh is not there to get the stop. Point Bucknell.
And now it is neck and neck, 21-22. Lehigh narrowly win in the lead. And I believe now Lehigh has called a timeout. And we will be right back as the band performs. Don't go away. Welcome back, everybody. It is back from the timeout. Lehigh is narrowly winning with 22-21. It is a Bucknell serve. Number 10, Bella Rodriguez is serving.
Here comes serve. It's up. Lehigh is there, sending it really high up. Pushing forward now. They're going to big spike. Is blocked by Bucknell. Big block by Bucknell. Now tying this up at 22.
Great defense from Bucknell. These are the moments when everything is coming down to the wire. Lehigh has to be incredibly careful to play their cards
Served
right.
by Bucknell. Lehigh's there going to the corner for a big spike. Bucknell blocks, pushing it forward slowly. They're going to send it over. Lehigh's turn. Lehigh sets, spike. It's going to go out to the corner. That'll be a point Bucknell. Bucknell now taking the lead, only 2 away from taking the set. Lehigh in a dangerous spot here.
Rodriguez serving for Bucknell.
Opportunity for Bucknell to gain a set point.
Not just a set point, it would be the match point.
Yeah. Bucknell puts it over. Here comes Lehigh. Lehigh sending it forward. Bucknell is there. Lehigh trying again. Same time again. This time, Bucknell is there again. Spike by Bucknell goes to the corner, but Lehigh's ready for it.
Great recovery from Lehigh.
Big spike, barely attempted block by Bucknell. Doesn't happen. Rolls into the corner. That'll be a point for Lehigh. Tied at 23 now.
Lehigh serve.
It's up. And it's going to hit the net. That'll be a point Bucknell. Bucknell now 1 point away from winning the entire thing.
Bucknell has the match point. Now, number 4, Jordan Hardy is serving. This could be it for the match. Let's hope the Lehigh Mountain Hawks can make a comeback. And now it is a timeout. No, it's just a sub-in. Number 5 is subbing in for number 22 for Lehigh. Number 5, Sophia Braun, subbing out for Megan Sherrill.
Bucknell sends it over. Lehigh's there. A tap by Lehigh, big serve over, but Bucknell makes a diving stop. Bucknell sent the corner, spike. That's going to be it. Bucknell will take it.
From Bucknell. Incredibly close game. Both teams were great, but at the end of the day, Bucknell recovers from their loss streak and ends Lehigh's reigning 2 wins. How do you think the match, Michael?
I mean, I think it's the 3-0 doesn't really show the effort the Mountain Hawks put in today. They kept it close the entire game, led for several points of the game, but it really just came down to the final stretch. They just couldn't get it done at the end of the point. Bucknell seemed to come away in the end every single time.
I completely agree. They did very, very well, but again, everything came down to the wire, and these moments when Bucknell would come and overtake them. But overall, great work from the Lehigh Mountain Hawks and Bucknell. It was an incredibly close and intense game. And also, before we go, we have a little bit of promotion for the broadcast upcoming events. So tomorrow there is baseball against Holy Cross, and that is at 1 o'clock. And then on Sunday, it's another baseball game against Holy Cross. And it is sure to be an exciting game. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm CJ Bodner.
And I'm Michael Zaleski.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.